All right, so it's super windy out here, but I'm gonna record this anyways. Hopefully, I can hear myself okay whenever I play it back. But whatever, things cannot be perfect, and I'm okay with that. It's pretty windy though today, so lots of bluebonnets out. Lots of bluebonnets out. I'm going down here. This feels nice. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down here. This feels super chill. Wow. Uh, there's shade over. I'm gonna go over here where there's more shade. But what's up? What's up? What's good with you? I think I'm gonna have to get one of those stick things, selfie stick things, so that way I can kind of extend it a little bit more. But yeah, what's good with you? I just finished work for the day, so I figured I'd come out here to the park and enjoy the water a bit. Um, I don't know what kind of bird this is. I'm about to zoom in on it. I don't want to disturb it, but I don't know. I probably need to start learning names of things, but whatever. Let me zoom in on it right quick so you can see. Hold on. I'm far, so I don't know. Uh-oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. Look. So yeah, I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's it looks like it's just chilling. It literally looks like it's just enjoying I think it's just like enjoying looking at the view and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited that I made it throughout this day, smiling the entire day. You know, hold on. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. I made it through this day and I smiled the entire day. Uh, there we go. Let me get my chair really quick so I can set it up. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Whatever. I might cut this out of my video, or I might just post it with all this in my video. I mean, who cares, right? Um, it's not about being perfect out here. Life isn't about being perfect. Um, so today is April Fool's, right? And I kind of was, I'm gonna leave it up here a little bit because so my arm kind of extends. But today is April Fool's, and I was thinking kind of about the fact that no matter what you have going on in your life, you can always find a reason to smile, and you should always find a reason to smile, and there has to be something that's joyful, right? And if you stop and you think for a second and you say, well, dang, I can't think of one thing that makes me happy or makes me smile, then that means it's time for you to stop and reevaluate your life. If you literally are watching me right now in this video and you're thinking, is there one thing that I can say that I'm actually genuinely happy about, and you can't think of one thing, then you need to really reevaluate your life. And that's not a bad thing to be at a point where you need to reevaluate your life, because that takes a strong person to admit that, hey, I need to take a step back and I need to really think about things. So I heard something today that made me really, I already think like this, but it made me really think about the fact that every single day that you wake up is so precious and it's such a beautiful gift, right? And I know I wake up and I thank God. Every single day whenever I wake up, I literally will try to make sure the first thing I do is say, thank you, Lord, for letting me wake up this morning, for actually letting me survive through the night. I made it through the night There was no point where I just stopped breathing and never woke up. No, he allowed me to wake up. God allowed me to wake up. So something I heard, and I don't know where it was from, but it made a whole bunch of sense. And it was these two guys talking. It was like on a podcast type thing. And the first guy says to the second guy, hey, if I gave you $1 million right now, how would you feel? And second guy said, that would make me happy. Like, I would be excited because I already know what I would do with it. I would be grateful for that $1 million. So first guy says, okay. He says, well, what if I were to say I'd give you $10 million right here, right now? $10 million is yours. But you can't wake up tomorrow. And second guy says, no, I wouldn't take it. And first guy says, okay, so you wouldn't take the $10 million with the catch being you don't get to wake up the next day? And second guy says no. So first guy says, okay, so you mean to tell me that tomorrow is so precious that it's worth that $10 million that I was about to give you. You just having the ability to be able to wake up tomorrow is more important. It costs more than you getting that $10 million. And guy two says, well, yeah. So the first guy says, well, why don't you treat each day like that, knowing that it is worth that $10 million. You will be willing to put that $10 million aside and say, nope, I don't want it. You'll be willing to do that just to be allowed to wake up another day. So with that being said, we got to think about it. Why are we going through life? If your answer is no, I wouldn't take the 10 million. If that meant I couldn't wake up tomorrow, if your answer is no, then here's my question for you. And I understand what the guy was saying. Why don't we wake up and we spend every day as if it's priceless? As if, or if you want to say, as if it's worth that $10 million. For me, somebody could say, I'll give you $100 million. I'll give you $100 billion. You just can't wake up tomorrow. I wouldn't take it ever. So I know that waking up tomorrow and the next day is priceless, because it is such a gift just to be able to say, I get another chance to be here. I get another chance to try. I get another chance to be my authentic self. I get another chance to face my adversary. I get another chance to face them and say, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm out here living my life because I got to wake up again. A lot of us need to find joy in every single day, find joy in life. Today is April Fool's, and the reason all of that was coming to my mind is because literally today is April Fool's, and I can remember being a kid and we would play April Fool's jokes on each other. We would just do silly things just because. But then you start growing up and you start adulting and you let life's problems, bills, issues like that, social and political views and things like, you let things like that take your joy, steal your joy. And you shouldn't. Especially, like I said, if you know the answer to the $10 million question would still be no. I would not take the 10 million if that meant I couldn't wake up tomorrow. If you know that's your answer, then you need to make sure that you are spending every day being grateful and happy that you even had another opportunity to be here, to be you on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. That was what I wanted to talk about today. Hey, happy April Fool's Day to everybody out there. And FYI, I did not know yesterday was Trans Day or Trans Day of Visibility or something like that. I'm learning myself. I'm learning too. I'm learning too. There's lots of things that I am learning about just like everybody else. Um, and so yesterday being Trans Day of Visibility, I definitely was out here visible. I was walking around and I was doing my thing and I was living this life and I was existing. But I do want to point out that yes, yesterday was Trans Day of Visibility, and next year I'm going to make it a point to actually do something fun for myself, splurge or do something fun. I don't know what, but I'll do something to celebrate, to actually celebrate specifically because it's Trans Day of Visibility. I'll do something good next year. But yeah, other than that, y'all have a good day. Much love. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. And later. All right.